Good afternoon. I want to speak today about the A.C.T.S model of prayer. Not just a reflection upon, but an actual prayer that I had and the reflection upon that prayer. One thing I will say about A.C.T.S, I've read the book of Acts. I've, been in an act. I've had a cat. I've had cats. But never have I actually done an A.C.T.S prayer before. So this was something new for me. What A.C.T stands for is A is for adoration, C is for confession, T is for thanksgiving, and S is for supplication. Now, a lot of my prayer time is actually done at work. I work in a larger area, and what I do is I'm actually kind of by myself within a group of about 10 other people, but I am in charge of my own area, so I'm pretty much by myself all day. So I get to spend a lot of time talking with God, and that's where I get some of my best prayers done. I know I'm busy working, but it's a very noisy environment, so I can sing and nobody even hears me. I can talk inside my head, I can talk to God, and it's a good opportunity. So I was able to actually pray a lot throughout the day. I do this often, and I try to start with adoration. So as a previous one taught about singing, I was singing to myself a couple of songs of adoration, a couple of church camp songs that I remember, a couple of upbeat little songs that I like. They get me in the mode. They get me thinking about God. They get me kind of energized and pumped, and that was my adoration moment. A C for confession. There always, unfortunately, seems to be something in my heart that I do need to confess. So there was a moment where I actually stopped all that I was doing and went into a serious prayer where I laid my sins at the feet of Jesus again. And one of the things that I've realized is sometimes with certain sins, we've kind of cauterized our feelings, our desires, our hopes, and what we should truly feel with that sin. So when we do it, it's no emotion attached to it. And one of the things I know I had to confess today was that I would be not cauterized to this sin, that I would feel the pain, the emotional turmoil that comes along with the sin that I've inflicted upon Jesus Christ, that I would understand and better grow in my life with Christ by not doing what I've already been doing, if that makes sense to you. So I did spend my time of confession. T for thanksgiving. Now, this to me comes a little bit easier because I'm very happy for what I have. I sometimes do not express that to the people in my life, but I was able to spend time in Thanksgiving, giving God thanks for those in my life that have helped lift me up. But I also have given thanks to God for those that have impacted my life, whether they are aware of it or not. Those members in my church, those members of the church I grew up in who have passed on, and those that are so far away that I'll never see them again. But I wanted to take the time to truly give thanks for those that have impacted my life, because I am on a path that I truly believe is where God needs me to be going, and it's all due to the things that people have done in my life. So I actually stopped to give it a little bit of thanks for that. And supplication, that one truly was a little harder for me, but when I started reading about it, it was talking about, prayer for others, pray for world issues, and also to pray for our own needs. So I will say that there were others I prayed for. The world issues, I prayed a lot for our president because I don't honestly believe that he has the values that a strong Christian would. I don't believe, from what I've found, that he endorses those values that I hold dear. So I prayed for him that he would be a strong leader for us in times of difficulty and of unrest. And I'm not a man who watches the news, so I'm not always very aware of what's going on, but I do know that there was that shooting, I believe, in Oregon yesterday at a mall. So I kind of prayed for those that were involved in that, because that's got to be very hard to go through a situation like that, or even as a bystander in that situation, the emotions that you'd feel. So I pray that, there would be people that could come to them with Jesus and try to give a little understanding, a little strength into their life with Jesus Christ. So that was my experience with Acts prayer. And another way to rewrite Acts is scat. So I think I'm going to take this moment to say, God bless, have a great day. I got a scat.